Hi guys, good morning. It's Mr. L. Welcome to stream. And today I'm playing Genshin Impact for PlayStation 5. It's the battlefield of dice, cats, and cards. The trading card game. I don't like trading card games, but I'm just trying this out. Hopefully there's Primo Gems.
Navigating the world
We'll
is a
see.
whole lot easier
And
with a
just to
few
let you
different
know,
identities to
there was
choose
like a
from.
cutscene
Need
for
me
a
to
few
come up with some
minutes.
for you?
It started when I passed by here. It's like Sucrose talking to him, explaining she got a gift from a friend, and then to appreciate it, she wants to buy the card games. And that's what we're doing. They're doing it at the bar, like, where's the entrance? Right there. Right, any questions, let me know in chat. And I hope you enjoy the stream. If you like card games, which I don't. I'm just doing this for privileges, for wishes. Hi, Nubia, welcome to stream.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
I thought she was outside.
Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before.
I
Fur
love
from the
Sucrose.
Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much more you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Fur from the cat's tail staff.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail? I just wanted to test out some hypotheses.
But that's a
And
tail,
I
that's gonna
needed some
hurt.
materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
There are cats everywhere in the bar.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers?
How did they put a
Speaking of which,
bow
I
on
believe
that
you've
cat?
already met.
Met who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
No way.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid
Okay.
I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player
Oh, wow.
of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
Are you serious?
The
Can't
average
talk.
player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince.
What the hell?
Oh? What's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain? Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Amazing.
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Genius Invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding. It's my firm belief that by simply playing the game, players can develop a deeper level of understanding between one another.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players? Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Telepathic.
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself. And I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince
Oh, that's long.
doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another
Right.
match of my own
Princess Boss
again.
probably can't hold the cards.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this?
I won't be
Diona!
honest. To play.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What
What's
is
she
it?
doing there? Like,
Pretty busy
ducking.
over here, you know. Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh. Don't
They're
you
fine,
have
they
any
don't need
belief
it.
That the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight?
think straight, yep.
Seriously. Games
That's
and
like in game
drinks
tournaments.
don't mix.
And not sir.
Don't they get that? Ugh.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
And then you're welcome.
What kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink.
There's enough
You
customers.
know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry
You don't have to say
should be
that.
stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince
What?
speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then. Our two customers are waiting
It's
for
like, okay.
Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shu Yan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Cat.
Okay.
Oh, him.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
It's funny. These people are creative.
Diona's waiting for you. Go talk to her and she'll teach you the rules of the game. That's what Prince said. And I need to go start mixing drinks. It's a pity that I can't look on while you learn.
This is her environment. Yeah, gambling.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
it
go
isn't.
through the rules.
Sort of.
First things
Cards,
first.
it's cards.
You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table. Deck? Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Happily, we do have some cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend. Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now. Are you sure that's okay? It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah.
So is she a
Not
kid
because
or
I
a
like to play the
teenager
game or anything.
or an adult?
Please.
Alright, so
I
now we
get it.
have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start?
Ready.
Alright, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's finish this swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real games start. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Okay.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again. Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game
Bam.
has only just begun. Remember, you have to defeat all opponents to win. As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round. All
What?
right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first.
I'm suddenly falling asleep. This TCG game, man.
This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round.
But I'm actually tired.
Alrighty then,
Didn't get much
let's
rest.
learn a little bit about
Sleep.
energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still one short. Never mind, let's start with a normal attack instead. Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill. Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Oh, jeez. I shouldn't be doing this when I'm sleepy.
Time for retribution!
Retribution.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card. Oh, it seems like any move by Kai is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now,
if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills. You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn. Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh?
This isn't fun. Sorry.
Alright!
I'm falling
Next
asleep.
up,
I'm like
let's
not
learn how to
listening.
use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
I don't get it. Why do we have to reroll everything?
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card
But
from your
also
hand,
elemental
you can
tuning.
convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught.
What am I supposed to do?
Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What?
And all that for one move? Pretty complicated.
Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back
What's that
into
on
the
the right?
draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What? Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto! Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Let's finish this swiftly.
I don't know.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the... You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out! So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours!
I want you to still teach me. What I want to do? That's a claymore? So, what am I supposed to do now?
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
This only feels like Pokemon Stadium, where they just use their moves without much special effect. Turn! Turn! Tuwa mo ako! Hindi ko nagagawa, masyadong boring eh. Oo. Oo. Wala kang magawa, oo. Wala ka nang gano'n eh. Saan gagawin ko? Nakatulog ako ng 3 times. Di ba, 6 hours ng tour ko, nakatulog ako mga 5 seconds. Tapos nakikinig ako, hindi napasok sa brain. Tinatok na to ako. Shhh! Wala ka pa ganun eh. Ay. Heart stopping. That's a bad word. I'm like looking at YouTube videos of myocarditis from COVID vaccines. That's heart stopping. Not this thing. I'd rather see special effects, fire, special effects, ice special effects. You know. They use it on battle, not cards. Trying too much variety in this game. Like planting plants, making gear puzzles, taking pictures of the keys, ninja dogs. They're really trying. I'm being right.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just
Nope.
played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each
We got to
challenge.
change my avatar.
But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's
Oh, it's you.
famous mixologist had
So
such
cool.
an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when
When did you get here?
get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
Wow. Oh, when did you get here?
You have slow reactions. Wait, are you copying me? Shut up. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card.
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
She said not
I
wearing
was
an eye patch.
trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
Yeah, what about it?
Mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the Cat's Tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
Sure, I look forward to it.
Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun, but in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
Hold on for a moment, I'll be right back.
I look forward to our first duel.
It's like 45 minutes already. Oh no. Did we? It's 60 Prima Gems. Let's just do it.
Now, I trained you myself, so you bet.
Wait, either Joseph was the
Now, I trained you myself, so you.
Ready for
But
a
she's
duel?
smarter. Must be some
Alright,
justification to
let the duel.
see. What?
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between two players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and at the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take action. Are you ready?
I can do it.
I can do it. I... no idea. What?
Stand clear.
Why is that stronger?
Freeze!
Oh my god, it's getting off beast.
Stand clear. My research. Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Yes, you do.
I can do it.
Sorry. That's it. Oh no.
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Let's go. Where did I go?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
It's the same thing before the roll. Jeez, I love that.
Cool it!
Goodbye.
I'm not done.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
And
I
easy.
didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's
Alchemy
normal to
fun.
feel that playing
1
cards.
hour na hindi pa rin fun.
Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to
Masyadong
win
lock-based,
pushes you to
masyadong
improve your
walang
strategy
animation.
and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But
Uh-oh.
it's way better to keep
That's
trying
good.
until
Let's
you
finish
win than to
tournaments.
just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
Keep trying to win, but there's
You make a good
COVID
point, Diona.
venues.
Besides, Sucrose, you're
It's me
already
and
making
COVID
great
now.
progress.
Our
It'd
college.
take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level.
Our
You played
creepy
well
was a
this last
bit game.
match.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the cat's
It's
tail.
not fun. I was telling my brother.
Don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails.
Oh,
Pui,
she's
pui.
mad.
And we can't have that. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
That's fun. Okay.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG?
That's right. The Traveler, Sucrose, and
I didn't know she played matches by me.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that.
Well, that was
You cannot
fast.
call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Oh, sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official
It's really
players
incest.
recognized by... Yes, although to be honest, it's not. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along. And from what I could hear, you both...
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift.
We are in the streets
Oh,
right
yes,
now.
my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me.
Casket of Films.
Tamae's mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh, Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing.
Darn, what a letdown.
Sounds like a convenient way to
All
start
right,
TCG
now
players.
let's see this Casket of Tomes up.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Mark, probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an excellent plan, Prince.
Are you here on the stream?
Go, claim your Casket of Tomes, seize victory, and become a TCG champion.
Okay.
Prince seems to have high hopes for you.
You okay?
Let me guess. You're here to order a drink. Huh. Oh, it's you! So, you need to win 3 matches to become an official TCG player? Oh, yeah. I'll never...
Oh, stop the Margaret. Why is she here?
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously
It's actually a
disliked
street
being
quest.
alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers,
Can be
keep me
better
not
business.
wrong. But that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play
Just
against
in their
too.
cards.
Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks. I'll do my best.
No. I'll just equip it. See what happens. Huh. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. And you have a great day. If you enjoyed watching, just click like and subscribe. Tell me you enjoyed it. It's pretty fun game stuff. Alright.